Okay, very good morning to all of you. So we have started topic 2, tax systems of classification, and in this one I have taken the last lecture number 7 about the artificial system given by the Carl Linnaeus. So you already we have seen they have classified the angiosperm firstly, right, and they have classified these angiosperm based on the reproductive character, that is only stamens are there. So as per syllabus we have to also discuss the merits and the demerits or the limitations of this system. So artificial system uh, uh, was in use up to the 7 decades. Decades means 10 years. Near about 70 years this system was used by the world. Then this system was easy to identify and use due to only the stamens concentration, just we have seen. So this is one merit, right. Then thirdly, it is also used binomial nomenclature in the system. Genus, name of the genus and species is there. And fourth merit is there, it is most stable system, is not changed by increase in our knowledge. So actually this is very basic, only one character is there. So observe the plant and see their stamens, it is the only one part. Then what are demerits? So plants phylogenetic relation placed in different groups. Phylogenetic means what are similarities and what are the differences. The study of this similarity and differences, it is called as the phylogeny. So therefore this system generally it is used by relation placed in the different groups. It gives limited information about other members. So we cannot include the or the give the proper information. So this is also the one part is there. And third demerit is there, system has little or no predictive value. So only one character is considered. So predictive means what? Productive. So generally how we say, as this is used commonly in the all system. So please remember these merits and the demerits. So you have to discuss about these merits and the demerit. Then second system of classification is there, as it is the photograph of the Carl Linnaeus. So in the last lecture it is not possible to me include all. So here please see this photograph of the Carl Linnaeus in 1707 to 1778. Then our second system of classification is natural system of classification. It is given by Bentham and Hooker. So both are, Bentham is the one and Hooker is also other scientist. So both are the British botanist. In the period Bentham from 1800 to 1884, they are expert in linguistic, and the Latinist. Linguistic means languages, English language, and the Latinist means Latin language. Published world monograph of family Labiati. Family now it is called as the Lamiaceae. So family of our Tulsi, Osimum, all these. So they it is the under this one. So world monograph. Monograph means what? Just already we have seen in the or we are going to see nextly in the next topic, monograph flora. So monograph means there is in the detailed study of the any one family or the any one genera. Detail, that is habitat, habit, then other character. So please remember this as characteristic for the Bentham. Then he was the author of 7 volumes, The Flora of Australia. The flora of Australia was studied by the Bentham. In this system, natural system of classification. So these are the two authorities and their photographs. So he is having the George Bentham and J.D. Hooker, 1817 and to 1911. So Joseph Dalton Hooker They are the actually plant for explorer. They are the geographer, and they are director of Kew Botanical Garden, England. And there's his son of botanist Sir William J. Hooker. Later become the brilliant systematics among the European taxonomists. So about the Hooker are there. They visited India and published the Flora of British India in 7 volumes. We are knowing in 1947 we are independent, but before that, in his period, Hooker's period is the 1817 to 1911. म्हणजे 1817 ते 1911 पर्यंत ते भारतात होते. अँड दे हॅव स्टडीड द फ्लोरा ऑफ ब्रिटिश इंडिया इन 7 व्हॉल्यूम्स. त्यामध्ये द टेबल आयडिया ऑफ बेंथम अँड हुकर्स वर्क, द डायकॉट्स under dicot polypetally, gamopetally, monoclamidy. So he included the genera about the families 82, then gamopetally 45, 36, gymnospermचे 3 family and monocotचे 34, right? So genera about 2610 and total species they have studied total 200 families, genera 7569 and species 97,205. So he is worked more in the India. A world flora of taxonomist. It is released natural affinities between the plants and develop the natural system. So Michael Anderson in 1727 to 1806 firstly gave this natural system of classification based on the reproductive characters with other details of plant. Then the plant classified by sum total of characters and its members, and therefore this system is based on the Candles and Juicy's system of classification. So it is the history for this system of the Bentham and Hooker. Then nextly in 1857 Bentham and Hooker produced jointly Genera Plantarum book 1862 to 1882. It includes 97,205 specimens originally, which are described in 25 years period. He divided plant kingdom in 2 sub-kingdoms as firstly he has classified as Cryptogamia, that is flowerless plants and the reproduced by spores. Further divided into Thallophyta, Bryophyta and the Pteridophyta. So firstly it is divided by Bentham and Hooker. Then Phanerogamia, flowering or the seed bearing plants. Division 2. One is the Gymnospermia and the second one is the Angiospermia. So Gymnospermia classified into orders Nettles, Coniferales, Cycadales, and Angiosperm further divided into 2 classes we are knowing, Dicotyledons and the Monocotyledons. So this classification firstly given by the Bentham and Hooker. Then nextly Angiosperms divided into 2 classes, Dicotyledons, that is reticulate Venetian, flowers pentamerous. So his system we are also using for the practical, right? So it is simple to understand, simple to observe. Again dicot divided into 3 subclasses as first polypetally series, the 3 series Thalamiflory, Disciplory and Caliciflory. Polypetally means petals free, please see in the bracket. Then second gamopetally, petals united, त्याच्यात 3 series आहेत, Inferi, Heteromery, Bicarpellati. If possible you remember these bracketed figures. म्हणजे थॅलेमफ्लोरीमध्ये 6 ऑर्डर्स 33 फॅमिलीज, डिसिफ्लोरीमध्ये 4 ऑर्डर 23 फॅमिलीज, कॅलिसिफ्लोरी मध्ये 5 ऑर्डर्स 27 फॅमिलीज. This is the extra information for your study, right? Then nextly apetally subclass, polypetally, gamopetally, apetally. It is also called monoclamidy. Petals are absent, so it only includes, there are no orders but only series. 8 series are there: Curvembry, multiviolet aquatic, then multiviolet terrestris, micromri. Nowadays these names are changed again, but first time when they have given this system, so these names are there. आणि लास्ट 8 नंबर जे आहे ना ऑर्डिनन्स ॲनोमॅली, त्याचं इम्पॉर्टन्स सांगतो की इन दिस सिरीज एनी वन, suppose in dicotyledon the plant is not included above classification, so all these plants are included here. It is called as the ordinance anomaly. आणि यातला दुसरा जो सब क्लास आहे मोनोकॉटिलिडॉन्स, पॅरलल व्हेनेशन आणि फ्लावर्स ट्रायमेरस. ट्रायमेरस म्हणजे इन द 3+3. आता आय थिंक जस्ट यू आर नोईंग tuberose rose is there, so 6 tepals are there, 3+3, 3 inside 3 outer side. So here is also only 7 series are there in monocotyledon. So please remember classification of dicot. So dicot classified into 3 subclasses: polypetally, gamopetally and the apetally, and monocotyledons classified into 7 series, right? Then about the merits and demerits, like the Linnaeus system. So what is the merit here? So advantage, so it is the great system of 25 years of concentrated efforts. It is used firstly simple megasporic characters for the field and practical work. आपण आत्ताच सांगितलं मी की प्रॅक्टिकलसाठी ही सिस्टीम आपण वापरतो. सिरीज डिवायडेड इंटू ऑर्डर्स, ऑर्डर्स डिवायडेड इंटू फॅमिलीज. देन डायकॉट्स आर फॉलोड बाय मोनोकॉट्स. करेक्ट फ्रॉम द फायलोजेनेटिक पॉईंट. यू करेक्ट द स्पेलिंग मोनोकॉट्स, राईट. ऑर्डर रॅनिल्स हॅविंग द फर्स्ट इन द डायकॉटिलिडॉन. Then 6 number advantage, system based on the careful first hand information and keys given are very useful. म्हणजे आपण फील्डवरती सुद्धा त्या प्लॅन्ट्स आपण आयडेंटिफाय करू शकतो. आणि 7 नंबर, सिरीज ऑफ ऑर्डिनन्स ॲनोमली इज ए ग्रुप वेअर दिस कॅरेक्टर इन फॅमिलीज विथ डिस्प्युटेड पोझिशन वेअर इन्क्लुडेड. मग असं सांगितलं की अपॅटलीमध्ये ऑर्डिनन्स ॲनोमॅली जी सिरीज आहे तर त्यामध्ये ज्या प्लॅन्ट्स डायकॉटमधल्या इन्क्लूड करता येत नाहीत, म्हणजे डिस्प्यूट आहे, ऑल दीज प्लॅन्ट्स आर ॲडेड. देन वॉट आर लिमिटेशन? सो इट इज द ग्रेट ड्रॉबॅक ऑफ सिस्टीम इज प्लेसिंग ऑफ जिम्नोस्पर्म इन बिटवीन डायकॉट अँड मोनोकॉट. डायकॉट अँड मोनोकॉटमध्ये जिम्नोस्पर्मला पोझिशन हा एक ड्रॉबॅक आहे. मोनोक्लॅमिडी किंवा अपॅटली not well defined. Family is related to also poly and the gamopetally. For example, Podostemaceae close to the order Rosales in the Caliciflora. Give the example. Another arrangement of monocots is unnatural. Liliaceae and Amelidaceae are apart from each other. They may be included here, right? And the family Orchidaceae and Cytamini considered primitive from the Cyperaceae and Graminea, which are more evolved. It is incorrect, right? So actually Orchidaceae is also advanced, but it is not considered. And last one merit is there. Some important floral characters are neglected. It is based on the belief of fixity of the species. So remember this character, minimum 1-2 merits and the demerits. So this is our today's lecture. In the next lecture we will see the third system of classification. Okay, so thanks to all.